And welcome back to the Kerrnel Does Feed the Beast. We are back on the Trek Ultimate server. Thank you for joining us. It has been a few days, several days actually, since we've been on here. Just because I've been trying to avoid some of the lag and crash issues that have been going on lately. So I noticed that there were only a few folks on, so I was hoping that maybe things would be a little more stable tonight. So what I want to do today, in in the it's a small world thing that we're working on, that project, we're gonna need a lot of clay. We want to do a lot of colors and stuff, and I want to have some clay, and I'm tired of digging it up, and we don't have a lot of it, so I want to make a bunch of clay bricks. And so I was watching an episode that Etho had put together on his Feed the Beast series recently, and he made this really cool little system, kind of a self-contained system. Oh damn, Raven. He made this self-contained system that basically makes clay, and I thought, well, I could probably extend that to automatically make clay bricks, and then can turn the clay bricks into blocks of clay, which I can smelt, and then we can have, hardened clay that we can color. So that is what I think I want to do today, is get that little machine running. And to do that, I think I want to have it in this wall. So because we're going to do it in this wall, I need to move these guys. So I think I'm going to move them to this row here and have them face this direction so that we can come in this direction and just look at our little system here. So that is what I am going to work on today. So let me move these, or at least get things set up so that we can move them and get them all situated so that we can start building our little cubby over here. So let me get to work on poking holes in the floor here and seeing how things are going to lay out, because I don't want to have too much of a conflict. Already we've got some weird block display issues. Interesting. Alright, so I will be back in a moment. Alright, so now I've got everything over here. I can't remember how things are hooked up. We want to have... So this is going to be an import bus. Just the basic one. And then we're going to have an export bus. And this one is for the cobblestone that we're going to turn into... we are going to turn into smooth stone. There we go. And we have a level emitter on top. Okay, so this one was going to be 2000. And it's going to be cobblestone. And emit when levels are above or equal to limit. And this one's going to export cobblestone. And we're going to move single items active without a signal. There we go. Cool. Alright, so these are all basic import buses, I think. Yep, they are. So very good. Oh, crap. Oh, my inventory. God help me. Jeez Louise. Alright, do we have enough? I do. Enough to get me up the stairs. Don't fall down again. These boots are too fast for you. I think I need training boots is what I need. Alright, so precision import bus. Number 1. And there's 3 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3. And we need a cable to connect that, and a cable Do we need one here? I don't think we're using anything on this yet. So we need a cable there. And I think that's it. I think we are finished, at least with that piece. So let's patch this up. Are you kidding me? There we go. Okay. Good lord. So now when we come in, we see this monstrosity here. Perfect. Maybe we can put some sort of structure around it and make it look a little better. I don't know. I'm usually torn when it's, you know, keeping things open and machiney versus tidying them up. In this case, I want to have it tidied up. So that's what we're going to do over here. And we are going to need, I'm looking at my notes here. So it's going to be 3 high. And it's going to be 6 wide. And actually, I think we're probably better off moving an in one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's right. And we can get rid of these. Cable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay. So how are we going to do this? So we're basically going to mirror at least part of what Etho had done. We're actually going to flip it a little bit. His design was, you know, pretty compact, but he had things, you know, left to right or right to left, or we're going to go the opposite. And we're also going to add in the piece to make the hardened clay bricks, or the hardened clay blocks. I don't think he had that in there. Or maybe he did. I don't know. I think he just did the clay and then into bricks. But I'm going to actually go in and make the hardened clay blocks, you know, do the whole thing, the full cycle. So we're going to need a bunch of machines here. So let me go ahead and make those. We're also going to need some barrels, and we're going to put some Jabba barrels down here. Specifically, the one I'm most concerned with is the gravel, because the gravel, we could end up with a lot of gravel, and you know, with the gravel, you know, we don't want to have too much of it. So I don't, you know, we could hook that up, for that matter, to the AE system, and any excess gravel just pull into it and just stick it into our deep storage unit that we have upstairs. I don't know on hand. So we'll stick a Jabba barrel down here, and you know, any overflow, we'll just I don't know, we'll figure something out. Let's see. Actually, the gravel we don't really care that much about. I'll have to think about that. But we'll have a slag barrel here. Gravel, dirt. And the dirt we're just going to import from our AE system. We'll have a clay, bricks, and our hardened clay. How do I want to do this? I don't think we need to have the barrels, do we? Because we've got the AE system. I didn't really want to make use of it too much, but I mean, we have it, so why not? It would kind of be silly not to. Although it would involve a little more AE cable, and I want to minimize the use of it. But, you know, all of this will be importing. The only thing it'll be exporting is dirt. So we can just set up a chest here to export dirt into the system with item ducts, I think. Or we could export the dirt into a Jabba barrel. I guess there's a few ways we could do that. But I like the idea of having it self-contained, though, because then we don't have to mess with, you know, inventory space and all that crap up there. So maybe we just hand feed stuff and we just export dirt into a chest, and that'll be the way that we keep the dirt barrel full. So let me think about that some more and at least get the machines set up so that we have, you know, all the components that we need. So I will be back in a moment. Okay, we have all of our materials, I think. At least everything except for the barrels. I just want to get these things laid out first. And no, I don't have all the materials. I am missing the auto thingama, what do you call them? Oh, I'm spacing out again. Man, I guess this happens when you get old. Alright, so you know what, let's put some placeholders down here for the barrels. So this is going to be barrel. Okay, so the first block we have is pulverizer. So I'm going to put my pulverizers here and here. And then we have the induction smelter, which is going to go here. And then we have an igneous extruder, which is going to go here. Okay, I made some clay covers, so let us see if this does what I want it to do. So let's, for kicks and giggles, stick one of those in there. And if we put a cover on top, does it meld in? It does! Sweet! Alright. So we are going to... I think I put some... Yeah, I did. So... Actually, those aren't going to do... Those aren't going to do what I wanted. Oh, man. Alright, let's get back on track here. Alright, redstone furnace goes here. And another furnace goes here. And then I have an aqueous accumulator, which is going to go here. So what Etho used was a cyclic assembler, and I was going to use an auto crafting table. And now that I think of it, I'm not sure if that's going to work, because the auto crafting table needs... So if I use the auto crafting table, then I'm going to have to fill it with water buckets, I think, because the recipe calls for water buckets. But if I use a cyclic assembler, it just uses the water. So I might end up having to make a couple of cyclic assemblers. I'm going to have to check that out to see which I need. So this one here, yeah, this one here, I don't need a cyclic assembler. I can use an auto crafting bench, because this basically is taking the clay and making it into bricks. So we're going to have bricks coming out of the cyclic assembler and going into the furnace. And then we're going to have clay coming out from elsewhere and coming into the barrel down here. So that should be fine. Okay. Not a problem. No problem. Okay, and I think we need to stick one of these guys here to separate things out a bit. Keep them separated. Oops. And where's our... There we go. Okay, and this is going to wrench there. Okay, so this is... I'm gonna have to put one of these guys in. Okay, servo's installed. So this is going to take out the iron that's coming into here. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. So now, how are things going to work here? So we're going to have a slag barrel here. And he's going to... I need to go down more. So the slag barrel is going to come down here and go over into the dirt barrel here. And we'll have to put something there at some point. Okay. I don't draw very well in 3 dimensions, apparently. Alright, let me take a look at what I got going on here. Basically, this is the setup, and I need to run the power in behind here. So, the power is basically going to come up here. Ooh, that was close. Do I have enough? Oh, I got plenty. Dang it. Okay, don't need that. There we go. So we'll scoot back up here. Okay. Okay, so we have power to this guy. Presumably we'll have power to that. I don't know how else to do this other than like we have it. I don't like having loops, but I'm assuming that it's not going to be an issue here. Perhaps I am assuming too much. I don't know. We shall find out. I don't think I want to do that. Let me take a look at this again, because I'm trying to go as close to the design, because I know his works, and this is, you know, as much as I want to be original, I also don't want to mess with it too much either. So I will be back in a flash. Okay, so we have our barrels in here now. And I've got the auto workbench in this spot. And this is going to be where the cyclic assembler goes. So basically the auto workbench, and I don't even know if this is going to work, but let's hope it does. So the auto workbench is going to basically make the clay bricks into a block of clay. So we'll see how that goes. But the aqueous accumulator still has to feed water into this cyclic assembler that's going to be over here. So I need to feed it some water. And now that I think of it, I don't even need to have that there. We have the cyclic assembler, or the aqueous accumulator down here that we're using to make our obsidian. Oh, yeah, I don't need it over there now. I just need to go right straight up. Alright, so this should work out pretty good. Oh, wait a minute. No, because it's going to have to get power. Although that should be fine. We should be able to come in from the top. Alright. There we go. So if we come in from the top, we can still put a cover there. And that should be good. So we're getting water into it. Nice, nice, nice. Nope, nothing down there. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Alright. So we have the slag coming down and going into the dirt. And we want to turn that off. So actually, it's not going into the dirt. So the slag is coming out, dirt is coming out, and then they're both going to kind of go up to the assembler. So they're going to go up to this guy. So that means we're going to have an item duct there. And here, this guy is here. I don't want that to interact with anything. Although, actually, now that I think of it, probably could turn this off. And set him to output. Okay, so this one here is going to be the clay. And I want him to kind of pull out. So I mean, what I really need to do here is get creative. Man, this is compact. Okay, so we put the covers there. So now we should be able to run this guy up here. Oops. There we go. Okay. And these guys are all going to interact together. Okay. So now we're feeding our dirt and our slag into the cyclic assembler here so that he can make our clay. And I think we're good there. So the cyclic assembler is going to output This is getting tricky. Maybe the cyclic assembler actually needs to be there. But then it doesn't look very good. And aesthetics is more important. Oh, man. So how are we going to work this? Because we need to have power to it, I think. You know, let's go make one and see if it requires power. All right, we have our cyclic assembler. Let's see what we have here. It does require power. All right, so it's getting its water. Yeah, I think the only way this is going to work properly is if it needs to have two item kind of ports. So it really does need to be in this location, which kind of bites. But I guess we got to deal with it. All right. So then this guy is going to come out here. And he's going to go round robin into the redstone furnace for the bricks or into the clay barrel. Cool. Okay, I think we're good there. So we need power, and we need to connect this fluid up. And so so that block can go back. And we need power. Okay. And then this guy is our clay barrel. No, it's the bricks guy. The bricks barrel. Oh, man. This is a little messy. I don't know. There's room. Barely. Alright, we are good. A little bit of spaghetti piping back here, but that's okay as long as it works. I don't think we have any loops, which is great. And I think this guy has the other servo, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. So, how is this going to get configured? So we start off with, let's say, a stack of iron, right? And we pulverize the iron. And what are we doing with the igneous extruder? Oh, we need to power that too. Okay, so we need to power the igneous extruder, and we also need to give it some water. So let's use our liquid ducts. So I'm missing a machine. I thought I had this planned out all perfectly too. So I need to have a lava fabricator as well. Alright. Man, that kind of bites. I need a lava fabricator. Where am I going to put it? I mean, already this is kind of looking wonky. That just looks really weird. Oh, man. Cyclic assembler. I don't know. It just looks weird. But that's fine. We could put some decorations on there to make it look sort of useful. Damn, so I need a lava fabricator. Maybe I just need a lava fabricator to put stuff into here and then just pull it out as I need it into the igneous extruder. I don't know. I'll have to think about this. Crap. Okay, we got a quick workaround here. We've got lava fabricator that we put in, and we're just sticking it into this lava ender tank that we have, and the ender tank... Can I get up there? Yeah. The ender tank is going into our big tank of lava here. So we are accumulating some of this stuff. So now I need to figure out a way to get this kind of situated. This is not good. So the induction furnace is going to send the slag out the bottom, and then the other side is going to go out into... send the iron ingot back into the pulverizer to make it into iron dust or pulverized iron, and then it's going to come back down. So basically it's a circle. But I've got it messed up because I have this as the slag barrel where the slag is actually going to come out here. So this should be the gravel and this should be the slag. So I have this completely wrong. Nope. There we go. Okay, now that's better. Okay, so this is going to pull out the slag and send it back up here. And the induction smelter is going to send the slag down. And this guy is going to send the gravel down because gravel is a byproduct of making cobblestone and pulverizing it. So you get the sand going here and the gravel going here. Holy smokes, that took a while to figure out. So now we need to... This one doesn't even require power. So I just need... Oh, alright. Well, that's even better. So I just need to get... I don't know if it's going to let me do that, though. Is it? Oh, crap. Dang nabbit. Alright, so this is the igneous extruder. And this is getting water. So this is making our obsidian. So we want to tap into that. There we go. Now I wonder if this will conflict if we do this. It doesn't. Awesome. Okay. So as long as this has... Oh, wait. Yeah, as long as this has water, we're good. So we are going to have lava coming in the back. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Okay. So he's making his cobblestone. Alright, so that's going to go back into the pulverizer. So the pulverizer then is going to take its input from the top, blue, and it's going to send the red out the left, do nothing on the right, nothing on the back, and the yellow is going to go out the bottom. So that'll be the gravel. So this guy is the induction smelter, and he's going to take his input. Okay, so he's taking green from the top. No. He's taking purple from the top. He's outputting red to the left. He is accepting green from the right. So that's the sand and the iron. And then the byproduct is the slag going out the bottom. Alright, and the top, nope, nothing in the back. Okay, so the pulverizer then is getting the iron in from the left. It's getting nothing from the top, nothing from there, nothing from there, and it's sending everything. I don't think there is a byproduct from that, is there? No, I don't think there is. So everything is going to go at the bottom. You know what? Let's just to be on the safe side. Okay. So that's all set up. This isn't. But that's fine. So we just need to hook up power to these guys, because we already have power on the other guys. Alright, how are we going to do this? You know what? It's probably best to just kind of go around the bottom. So we do that, that, and that. And then that. And that. How did I do that? Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. Okay, and power. Cool. Alright, so let's see how this is working out for us. Take a quick peek. So we are getting cobblestone being made, sending it down to the pulverizer. Maybe? Oh. There we go. So the pulverizer, and I probably need to go get a stack of iron. Iron. What? Oh crap, is it sucking all the power? Nuts. I guess we shouldn't be doing this yet then. Alright, so apparently we need more power. Oh, nuts. Alright, so you know what? I think we are going to continue this in the next episode. Let's take a little... No, we don't need more than a stack. Yeah, so I guess we need to beef up our power a bit. So this, I guess, is part 1. We'll have to work on part 2 in the next episode to get our clay machine up and running so that we can finish off making all the clay that we're going to need for the build over in the It's a Wonderful Life build. So, if you have any comments or suggestions, just in general, please feel free to leave them below. And until next episode, please do take care.